Last week on The Season.
Me and John, we finna want it on more next to play quarterback. Straight wildcat, you feel me? Straight wildcat.
What? That's bad.
I'm trying to get ripped, but I don't know. I hear carbs are good before competition, so I just do it to make Alexa happy.
Lightning delay, not the thing we're looking for. But it's still about to go out there and get some work in.
And off the right-hand side, the 15 to the 10, still on his feet to the 5, and in the end zone, touchdown, Ole Miss. Henry Parrish takes it to the house.
There he goes, touchdown Ole Miss.
Quarterback draw, he's to the 10, still on his feet to the 5, lowers his head, he drives it into the end zone. How about that quarterback?
Hey, we turned all night over here. Out here, out there, on that side, it's our field.
The tradition of the Walk of Champions not only cuts through a world-renowned tailgating experience, the stroll through the Grove is a bridge between the past and present. Every step along the bricks is the same as those rebels that came before.
Remember whenever I was little, you know, my grandfather, grandmother, and my parents showed me, hey, these are your two grandfathers' names over here on that, you know, on this plaque on the Walk of Champions. You know, whenever you're 6 or 7 years old, it doesn't really, you know, resonate as much, but now there's just such a deeper meaning to it whenever, you know, I'm able to do the exact same thing that my father did and both of my grandfathers.
Green back to pass. Here comes Allen Brown and nails him for a loss of 3.
My father and my father-in-law both played at Ole Miss. My father-in-law started a year before my dad, but they both finished up in the 64 season. And then my father's brother, Jerry Brown, was part of the national championship team, the 59 team, the team that didn't tackle Billy Cannon the first time, and then they got him back in the Sugar Bowl.
You see it every day, so, you know, naturally it becomes a dream for you, right? You know, you really yearn to have something like that as well, you know? I mean, you see how much joy, you know, they all have from sharing all these stories with one another, with all their teammates and all that, and, you know, that was a goal that developed for me at a young age.
I had dreamed of playing football for Ole Miss for as long as I could remember, so it was a dream come true. My dad won that award in '64, and I won the same award in 1989. I took the boys up to Ole Miss when they were young, and we went into the Manning room, and there's one of these same Eli Manning won the leadership award, and they thought that I was famous because it was the exact same award that Eli Manning had won, but no. No.
I've got to tell my teammates sometime, you know, my dad played in '89 under Coach Brewer, and like, who's that? And I said, oh, we need to sit down. I've got a long time to catch you up on.
I went the long way to get there. I went to junior college for a year and a half, and that was probably the best thing that ever happened to me.
First time an Ole Miss team has ever whipped Alabama in Tuscaloosa on home.
Wishbone formation for Showers. A quick pitch. Right side, Baldwin again. Hit at the 2-1. Touchdown!
From the ages of Vince Lombardi and Billy Brewer, the bloodline of the Browns is entrenched in the glory of the gridiron.
This wasn't from Ole Miss, but this is my grandfather's one of his Super Bowl rings. It was whenever he played at Green Bay, so for Super Bowl II. He played in the first Super Bowl as well.
This is a plaque from I think '62 team and the Green Bay Packers, and this is the original photograph. Here he is right here. That's my dad. Ray Nitsky's kind of starting to disappear over there in the back, but this was my M Club ring, and then this is a Liberty Bowl ring. And for Ben's senior year, he did not buy a graduation ring, and we I loaned him this instead. He had a program at the church where, do you remember this? When he had to have something to bring forward, and so he asked, could he use this ring? And I said, yeah, and he stood up and he walked off, and it fell on the gym floor and hit and rolled, and bam, 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 bam.
The now senior Ben Brown has done nothing but hit the ground running since taking his rightful place at the flagship university. From the days of shake and bake to the present times of the lane train, the third-generation Rebel continues to find his groove.
It's great, baby. Let's go. Lock in. Subway! What's Subway? Let's go, baby! It's go time!
While number 55 holds the line for an offense that has been providing nightmares for the opposing team, the sight of his son donning the red and blue for the first time was the true dream come true.
Happy as could be, tears of joy. I was so thankful. Ben earned that, because I can tell you he didn't get it because of my name. He did it, and I was just so proud of him and happy for him. That was his goal, obviously, to play Division I football. We all hoped it would be Ole Miss, and when they came through and offered him, it was a relief, but it was sheer joy. We did not go to a whole lot of football games. Wanted to, but just unable to do it because of where we lived and then the expense. But Ben did grow up in the shadow of Ole Miss, and he knew what that meant to my dad, to me, to his uncles, father-in-law. And I think we wanted the same thing for Ben, but that was Ben's decision. Always, as long as he chose Ole Miss.
You know how recruiting is, there's a lot of guys that, they play at a bigger school, so you have a bigger name and all that, I didn't really care about all that. None of that interested me. The only thing that interested me was getting a spot on the Ole Miss football team. That was my sole interest. That was the only reason why I even wanted to be involved in recruiting, honestly. I mean, I just want to play Ole Miss football. I just want to do what my whole family did.
You can't see me, I'm totally covered up. And people ask me why this is my favorite picture. It's because we're all holding hands, and we're playing against Mississippi State.
Being the son of a pastor and the brother of a United States Army lieutenant, the Browns have an innate ability to bring people together for a greater cause, and Ben is no different.
They're not going to war together. I have another son who's in the Army, and he has a special relationship with his fellow soldiers. But when you get a group of guys together who are so focused on one goal, you grow, and you grow into each other's lives. And I had that. My father and father-in-law had that, and I see that he has that now too. So that it makes me very happy, because those friendships are really more forged than they are just walked into. It takes a little time and a little effort, and when you're working on something together, wow, it really bonds you.
It's ours to take! Let's do it for the seniors! Let's do it for the men beside each other! And let's fight our damn hearts out!
One last shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. Hey, it's gonna be a good one tonight. Let's go.
For me, to be able to follow in my father's footsteps, my uncle's footsteps, didn't know at the time my future father-in-law's footsteps, my cousin's footsteps, my brother comes right behind me, and then now I have a son to play there. I'm just proud.
I can truthfully say that Oxford and Ole Miss football has given me, lifelong friendships I'll cherish forever. I mean, it's given me people that I can call my brother that, I can call at any time, and, they'd be there in a heartbeat just to help me out.
That's how you do it right there. Go Rebs, baby.
It's been so special to me, being able to work towards, a common goal with all my teammates and, all my coaches and all my friends. And so I am so extremely thankful for what all Oxford and Ole Miss football has done for me.
Packed house tonight. I was worried it was a road game, so good start to finally go on a road with a crowd. I mean, it's a quiet place.
We'll do this again.
What's it hold? Like 40,000?
No, about 22.
Oh, okay.
Plus 100,000.
Yes.
I asked him a moment ago, you just got in off the practice field. Raise your hand if you're going to the game. Show coach. How about that? Sweet! Yep.
I am this one.
You going?
My first road game of the year.
Yeah. I'm glad you're making this one. I know there's the national narrative about Lane Kiffin, former assistant, going up against Nick Saban and yada, yada. I know you have a lot of respect for him and the program and all, but it gets down to execution, and hopefully we'll play well against those guys. They've been our gold standard in the league for a long time.
Yeah, I said in an interview today. I mean, everybody says Lane Kiffin, versus Nick Saban. We'd be in good shape there.
Yeah, I like your chances.
Yeah. I mean, he's like 69 years old, and I lost some weight. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
but unfortunately, that's not what's happening.
Long time no see. Yes, sir.
Best part of this for Coach Kiffin, he gets to leave now.
Yeah, yes. This is probably the most he talks during the day. Other than in meetings,
we worry about it. Take him 35 minutes.
Yeah.
So y'all doing good?
Yes, sir.
Go get him?
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Sure. Y'all give it up to, he is the 2021 Chucky Mullins Courage Award recipient. Saw the video. I didn't get to attend it, but I saw the video, and you were one happy person to say the least. How big was that to get that?
I mean, it was an honor, man. But my teammates kind of gave it away.
Did they?
Yeah, they always, after Jay Jones, they always thought it would be me. So you're gonna be Chucky next. You're gonna be Chucky next. So I've been hearing it since then. So when they came and told me, I was like, oh man, he just proved everybody right and everything. But it's a blessing and an honor.
He got a big interception at LSU. We're going to hear that here in a moment. 3 interceptions on you. You hadn't got one this year yet.
No, it's on the way, though.
Is it on the way?
Yes,
all right.
Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Always a good time. And we out.
Thank y'all. Just finished up the interview at Bure. Coach Kiffin's Reb Talk, man. Always a good time to go in there and talk to the people, man. But, now it's time to lock in. Got one more day of practice before the game on Saturday. Go home, finna watch some film, get some good rest, wake up, practice in the morning. Then Saturday, it's time to go. Time to go to work.
In college football, this is as good as it gets. Today in Tuscaloosa, it's a top 15 matchup as number 12 Ole Miss meets number 1 Alabama inside Bryant-Denny Stadium. But since 1992, this has been an every-year affair, and rarely have the stakes been as high as they are today.
You just keep chopping in this game, okay? You just keep playing. Do not worry about what the outcome is, the process, play to play. How am I going to dominate the guy in front of me? When I go out there, all right, it may be one play on special teams. I've got to do my job. I've got to make adjustments on the sidelines, okay, no matter what string I am, and be ready to go in and make plays. Go, bring it in. Dominate your matchup one-on-one. Team on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Rushes 3. Corral, plenty of time. Throws a back shoulder. Oh, did he catch that?
Holy cow!
Braylon Sanders did.
Look at this throw. Look at the coverage.
Oh, man.
Quick play on 1-3, man. Let's go. Are they going to go on 4th down?
Well, they're 12 out of 14 already on the year. And they need about 3 here.
Off the left shoulder of Corral. Left hash. 4th down, 2.5. Corral wants to throw, dumps it. He's got his man Parrish. He's to the head to the sidelines to the 30. He's got the first down and wrestled out of bounds around the 25.
Well, if you like going for it out to 42, you feel sure you're going to go for it inside the 35.
4th and 2 from about the 12-yard line. Handoff to Parrish straight ahead. And he's got the first down of the 15. Looks like it's going to be close.
Lane Kiffin has no hang-ups about going for it on 4th down. So for the 3rd time on their opening drive, the Rebels lined up to convert.
I think it's going to be about half a yard short, which brings up another 4th down, which means you know what's coming.
4th and 1 from just outside the 5. The Rebels line up to go for it. The handoff is to Ely, and I don't think he got it. He got hammered right at the line of scrimmage. Alabama's going to get the stop. Battle and Smith were there. Very close, but no. Stopped at the 6-yard line. Bama will take over.
Starting lineup starts with Bryce Young. Another California kid. Waited his turn behind Mac Jones last year, and now he's the man, and he's off to a sensational start. McClellan up the middle. First down. That's dictating on the ground. Young zips it down the middle. Billingsley another catch and another first down.
Although they started buried deep in their own territory, the Tide rolled quickly down the field to notch the first points of the game.
The snap to Young. Steps out of the pocket. Way too much time. Fires in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Little hitch route. John Mechie just kind of looped under the goalpost and came back to his quarterback.
Wow, Ole Miss is going on 4th and 1 at their own 31. Ely trying to get through the tackler, and Toto says,
In the first half, when it came to 4th down conversions, Alabama had the magic touch.
4th and goal at the 1. 4 out of 5 so far in the season for the Tide.
Alabama got the stop when it was down here.
He gets the call. He gets the touchdown, Alabama. 1-yard touchdown run, Brian Robinson.
4th and 1 for Alabama. He fakes the handoff, wants to throw, dumps in the end zone, wide open touchdown to Watu, the tight end.
And if momentum wasn't completely on the Tide sideline, it was about to be.
Oh, pressure, obviously, they've got to score. They need a drive. They need to make this a football game.
Play action, Corral, fumble! Ball is loose, scooped up by Alabama. It's Justin Eboigbe, 2nd and goal. Robinson again, this time he's in for the 2nd time today. Touchdown, Alabama. Brian Robinson, touchdown, Alabama.
The early 3rd quarter score by Alabama all but put the game out of reach. But the Rebels refused to quit reaching.
Corral's going to flare it out in the flat to Jackson. Got a little bit of room in front of him and a good pitch and catch. And they got a big chunk of that back. It's going to bring up short yardage on 2nd down. Back to the ground game and a first down by Parrish.
So they got to reestablish who they are running the ball.
That's what they'll do here. Parrish trying to get to the edge. And good run. He's a couple yards shy.
Take coaching, adjust, and execute. You got a shot, you got an opportunity right now, don't take it for granted.
Snoop Connor in the backfield and now flares out of it. That's the pass to him on the edge, and Connor's got a first down.
Good, get up, run it in.
Corral, they hand it off to him, and he goes straight ahead and plows for a first down to the 25-yard line.
1st and goal, right at the 10. Corral's going to run this one all the way, heading to the far corner, and he's in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Good play call, good blocking.
Good drive.
And nice design of both the drive and the play.
Stop him now.
Young in some trouble, trying to get out of it, and they finally get to him.
Campbell's going to blitz up the middle. He gets away, now fires to the end zone, intercepted by the Rebels, and dropped is Keidron Smith at the 1. But the Rebels will get the stop on a pick by Keidron Smith.
We'll keep fighting. Game ain't over yet.
A little bit of a high snap. He's going to hand it off, running right, and tackled at the 30 as he's going to lose 4 yards. Good penetration.
Sack!
And Young's going to go down this time, and it's going to be Sam Williams again.
10 sacks over the last 2 years, number 7.
What did I tell you?
Young, again, flushed out of the pocket. Chance Campbell's got him this time, so back-to-back sacks.
Lobs it near side. Chase Rogers wide open at the 40 to the 35 to the 30, and that's his biggest play of the year.
Meanwhile, for Ole Miss, 2nd and goal inside the 1. Snoop Connor in the backfield with Matt Corral, and he'll get the carry and the touchdown. Snoop Connor, a 1-yard score.
Good job. That's important. You hear me? This is important.
Brian Robinson, the tailback, has carried the nail into the end zone 3 times today. Make it 4. Touchdown, Alabama.
On this Saturday afternoon, the hosts secured the right to be called the #1 team in college football. But the Red and Blue had made their own statement.
Again, you could see the Ole Miss offense when it works. They're running first, and then they go from there.
They would not back down, no matter who lines up on the other side of the ball.
This time he's got it to Rodgers, the tight end, for the touchdown.
I think right now Lane Kiffin wants something good to happen for next week. We have positive plays. We're playing Arkansas next week. He wanted something good to happen at the end of this game going into next week's game in the SEC.
So we just got to keep playing our standard, come back to the drawing board. Nobody complaining and pointing the finger and getting ourselves better. Okay, we can do that. All right, I'm leaning on y'all to do that.
It's real easy when everything's going great. We said it, you got to do everything right to have a chance to win, and we certainly didn't. What happens to you does not define you, all right? It molds you. We didn't play well today. We didn't coach well today, all right? We're 3-1, all right? Go back home, get ready to win a huge game next week. You get to 1-0 next week. That's all you can do.
Okay, we certainly could have done things better. Everyone, players, coaches, all so we're all gonna wear that together. Okay, what we're gonna do is get bounce back and stay together. This is when the standard is why you talk about things and do the things we did in the offseason is for right now.
You know, disappointing, but it's one game. Never defines a season. So, a great team, and we struggled with them on offense, obviously, and especially up front. Credit them for showing up, making a lot of plays.
It was us just trying to catch a rhythm and then go for the shot play. You know, every time that we've, you know, got our rhythm, it was either a holding or it was something negative towards us.
Hopefully, this refocuses and shows us, you know, how we got to do everything right.
No, they did everything that they showed on tape, and it was, you know, a team like that, they're going to line up and beat us, and then they're going to make you beat them. So, like I said, just executing and knowing little details of what we're doing in that certain play. And there's some play we didn't make enough plays today. That's all it was. Just get back to work. You know, there's nothing you can do about that. It's in the past. Just keep everybody's heads up, and we got a big one next week.